Welcome to this webcast, an introduction to concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets, amendments to IPSAS 43, IPSAS 47, and IPSAS 48. My name is Agustina, and I'm a senior manager at the International Public Sector Accounting Standard Board, the IPSASB. With me is João Carlos Fonseca, principal at the IPSASB, who will be providing us with an introduction to the key features of arrangements conveying rights over assets. The IPSASB issued concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets in October of 2024. João, can you explain why concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets was issued in the context of the lease project?
Thanks, Agustina. The Leases project started in 2016 and had two phases. The first phase was driven by alignment with IFRS 16 leases, which resulted in the publication of IPSAS 43 leases in December 2021. The second phase was driven by public sector specific issues and was informed by the request for information, concessionary leases, and other arrangements similar to leases published in 2020, and two exposure drafts. After the review of responses to the request for information and taking into consideration the developments in IPSASB's work program, with the publication of IPSAS 47 revenue and IPSAS 48 transfer expenses, the IPSASB published Exposure Draft 84 concessionary leases and right-of-use assets in kind, amendments to IPSAS 43 and IPSAS 23 in December 2022, and Exposure Draft 88 arrangements conveying rights over assets, amendments to IPSAS 47 and IPSAS 48 in March 2024. After the review of responses to both exposure drafts, the IPSASB approved concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets, amendments to IPSAS 43, IPSAS 47 and IPSAS 48 in June 2024, thus completing Phase 2 of the Leases project. Let's look now at the main amendments to IPSAS 43, IPSAS 47 and IPSAS 48, included in concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets. Regarding lessor accounting in IPSAS 43, concessionary leases are accounted for in the same way as for leases at market terms in accordance with IPSAS 43. However, there are new disclosures specific to concessionary finance leases and concessionary operating leases, including the purpose and terms of the various types of concessionary leases. Regarding concessionary leases for lessees and right-of-use assets in kind, both IPSAS 43 and IPSAS 47 have new authoritative guidance on how to account for those arrangements. In particular, right-of-use assets, whether in kind or acquired in a concessionary lease, are measured at the present value of payments at market rates based on the current use of the underlying asset. In concessionary leases, the concession is a difference between the present value of payments for the lease at market rates based on the current use of the underlying asset and the present value of contractual payments. Concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets also includes non-authoritative guidance, such as implementation guidance and illustrative examples to help preparers identify, scope, and account for a diverse range of arrangements that convey rights over assets, consistent with the principles in IPSAS 43, IPSAS 47, and IPSAS 48. For example, access rights, arrangements allowing right of use, and shared properties, in addition to the arrangements already presented in this webcast.
Thanks, João, for providing our viewers with an introduction to concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets, amendments to IPSAS 43, IPSAS 47, and IPSAS 48. Ahead of ending our webcast, I would like to invite our viewers to see the at a glance for concessionary leases and other arrangements conveying rights over assets available on the IPSASB website. For myself and João, thank you and have a good day.